Hey Cancer, how's it going? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Thanks so much for joining me on the channel today. So it's time for December mid-month tarot card reading for you, Cancer. And what I do is use the Starman tarot card deck, which I showed you before, and I use the Starguide tarot spread, which was in the companion book for the Starman tarot, and I've been using this combination for as long as I can remember, and I really enjoy doing this reading, so I hope you guys enjoy it too. Just really keep in mind, I got one of these bad boys going on, so hold on. There we go. So I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoy, but keep in mind that this is a general tarot card reading for your sign, and this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and of course any Cancer cross watchers. So I like to keep the intro brief, so I'm just going to get right to the heart of the matter. It's funny that I said that because I was remembering that reading that I did for you guys, and I called it The Naked Heart. And somebody asked me what the name of the book was that I was referring to in that reading, and it was The Naked Heart by Jacqueline Briskin. And I feel like some of you have led that type of a life. And that it's just all rushing back for me right now, which is really strange. I don't usually get flashbacks of readings, especially when I was saying I'm just going to cut the intro short and start reading for you guys. So that's coming back around here for you guys. So for me anyway, so your present situation, this is beautiful. You have the card of alchemy with the Three of Pentacles. This is like your hard work paying off. This is your God-given talent, your gift. You could be discovering what that is and finally how to use it to create wealth for yourself, you know, on your own terms without having to punch a time clock or report to anybody. You know, there's something that you're just going to ease naturally into. I love the way that this character in the Three of Pentacles, he's just sort of free falling into it. It's going to be such a natural course of development. I have no idea what I said in your wealth and abundance reading for December. I generally don't remember readings after I do them because it's just my guides like talking through me. But it's really bizarre that I was remembering that other reading. Maybe you want to watch it. I don't know. It's like all in your Cancer folder. So let's have a cause of conflict for here. You speak. Cause of conflict. Well, I mean, if it's going to be a cause of conflict, it might as well be a good one. Okay, so immediately I'm getting words like hustle in silence. Don't tell people your end game plan. Be very mindful if you're, you know, having a few cocktails or whatever, you know, if you're feeling really just super excited about things. Not everybody wants to see you succeed, you know. This is very important for you to remember that your biggest supporters will probably be strangers, and the people that are your haters are probably going to be the people closest to you, you know. So keep your plans, keep your whatever it is that you're free falling to with the Three of Pentacles, keep it to yourself. You know, if you want to celebrate to yourself, or if you've got a partner or spouse or whatever, because everybody's got to talk, and especially if you're working on something like a patent or, you know, something like that, that's very, you know, somebody could easily steal it. Your business plan, you got to keep things, oh, I can't believe I got this phrase, on lockdown. We're in a lockdown right now. It's just brutal. It's just brutal. So there's words that I just try to shy away from when I'm doing readings, but these are what my spirit guides are giving me because the guides, they're not on lockdown. They're free. So anyway, let's see any changes needed in order to face these challenges for you, Cancer. So you've got the Four of Pentacles, and this is really fascinating. So it is to be judicious about what you speculate for yourself. And you can see that there's, like, look at this. These faces, look at that. I'm just seeing like a lot of two-faced people out there. They might really want to show you one side of themselves and kind of cajole you into giving up your secrets. Oh, well, what are you doing next? And what's your plan? But then they're going to go and talk to somebody else, or they're going to like make a cute Instagram story out of it, because people, they don't all have the same intentions as you. You're going to have to really be cautious, like throw those amber flags out on the play, right? On the track. Slow people down. Like, it's on a need to know basis. This is your progression. This is your life. Not everybody's coming in to support your karma with their little pom-poms. Woo, go Cancer. They're like, oh, well, if you can do it, I can do it. And maybe I'll borrow a little bit from you, or steal some of your followers, or, you know. And this is probably somebody that you think that you could really, really trust. But they're starting to get a little bit jealous because you're manifesting really beautifully at the moment. And it's starting to really show. So you might have some new possessions. You know, why am I getting the words new whip? Which I would never say. Trust and believe. And they're starting to... And it could feel like there's a really forced relationship between you guys right now. Really strained, where once before, like, there was a real ease and flow to your conversations, and you'd hear from each other a lot. You know, you might be noticing that, you know, the good morning text messages are starting to slide, and, you know, your communication style has changed, and it's not because they're busy, okay? It's not because they're busy. It's because the green-eyed monster is... I don't know what's going on with my hands during readings. Sometimes I saw Celine Dion. Somebody was interviewing her. Have you guys ever seen her perform? And she just makes all these weird like faces in her hands. And she said she watched herself and she was like so embarrassed. She said, I don't even know what's happening right now. And that's kind of what's going on with me. But anyway, here we go again. The person that has changed their communication style, maybe they're taking a couple days to get back to you when before it was instantaneous. Watch that person. Watch that person. Because they're, you know, well, you know, they're successful and they're leaving me behind. Are you though? I mean, and that's your decision. You know, maybe your relationship has outgrown itself, but, you know, the way that you're approaching it is that you're developing yourself, and whoever is on the same path as you, or the wavelength or whatever, they're going to join you. But the way they're looking at it is, well, if they're just going to go on ahead, I'm going to stick my great big foot out and trip them and hope that they fall on their face. So you've got the Strength card here. The Strength card placement I pulled the Empress for. So this is creating your own opportunities and using your emotional balance. And I got the words here because there's people around you that are emotionally imbalanced and they're trying to impact you. So when you step through that portal, there might only be room for one, and that one might be you. You know, so what are you going to do? Are you going to get out so that you can hang out with somebody that their friendship probably is tainted, you know, and they're just going to continue to get more and more aggressive in their angst towards you and continue to attempt to make you look bad and steal your ideas. And again, I'm seeing a very strong steal your followers. For those of you that are on social media, if you're an influencer, be very careful. Be very careful. Like, if you're intending on collaborating with this person where your relationship, you know it's changed, yeah, you might want to think twice about that. Because there's only room for you. There's only room for you. They're going to try and squeeze in. You know, move over. I deserve this too, but it's on your back. It's on it's on your karmic path. It's on your destiny. This is your fated life. And, you know, it's not a limo. It's yours. It's like your little capsule. Let's see your other challenges here, Cancer. Okay, so you might not want to look at things differently. You might be giving people excuses to disrespect you. Oh, well, they're busy. You know, oh, well, you know, they've got this going on. Nobody drops you for no reason. Okay? You got to think about it. If you've sort of had like a lukewarm cooling off towards somebody, you're like, I'm not going to go out with that person or respond to them, or, oh, they texted me, but whatevs, you know. You had a reason for that. So you might be giving people excuses to continue to, I'm getting the word marauder. I would never use these words. These are so my spirit guides. You know, this could turn into a real battlefield. And the progression of this is going to depend on your ability to interpret the signs as you see them, not the way that you want to see them because they've been such a good romantic partner or friend or business partner or, you know, Facebook bestie, or, you know what I mean? People turn, and you got to watch that. Got to watch it, and they're turning, and you got to keep your eye on them while they do it. And you probably already know, but you're like, well, I'm going to miss them. And you're probably just meant to separate at this time. And you can handle it with, you know, professionalism or love, and just send them love and say, hey man, it was really nice having you on my path for a little while. All the best. Peace out. Love you. You know, take care out there. But they're not going to do that. You know, they're not going to do that. I'm getting a really strong Scorpio. Do you guys know a Scorpio? Is that Scorpio changing their behavior towards you? Because I just saw a scorpion like digging, you know how they have that thing, their stinger, and it comes over? And I just saw it like dig into the ground like an anchor, and they just want to slow you down. Wow, that was a really powerful image. So I'm going to pull you an outcome card here, Cancer. This is really strange. The Princess of Cups, like you could be a little bit stunned into silence by this breakup of, it could be a childhood friend. It could be, you know, a romantic partner that you thought was going to be there forever, but your success might break this relationship apart, and you got to choose whose side you want. Are you on your side or this other person's side? You know, I'm really reminded of Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown when she got really, really famous. And if you guys haven't seen that movie, Whitney, oh my God, it was so good, but it was so heartbreaking. But he was so jealous of her, and he would do all these horrible things, you know, because he was jealous. And it was his wife, you know, so jealousy can turn your closest relationship into a nightmare. So be very careful. Be very careful. And you could be very, like, sad and stood still and kind of watching that door close. And you're just like, oh, why is that happening? But it's your destiny to separate at this time. And you might come back later when they've learned some lessons, when they understand how much of a good person you are, how much they miss you. And they might not, but that's not up to you to decide right now. What is for you to decide is how much you want to let that get further along before it becomes like a really big blowout where you guys are having a screaming match and, you know, it really like guts you, you know? So very interesting reading for you guys. Very interesting. But watch for the signs. Watch for those telltale signs and then act accordingly, Cancer. because you got to protect your own back. You got to watch your own back. You got to watch your own six. You're number one in your life. You really are. So remember that. And on that note, peace out. Bye, guys.